Hi Michelle, this is Charlotte coming to you from my office space, and because we can't seem to hook up via FaceTime or face-to-face meeting, I decided that we're crunching time now and we need to go ahead and take a look at the samples. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some mock-ups that I did right here in the office. Please remember that the invitations aren't printed in my office. They're actually professionally printed. So these are just mock-ups so that you can see the look of it, okay? So we're going to start with the first one. And the first one is the one that you were quoted for in the original quote. And so it is a cut that looks like this. And of course the writing is here. My writing is off center because I'm not the professional printer. But this gives you an idea of how the invitation will look. And so I don't think, maybe I can allow you to see the shimmer on the paper a little bit. But this is the way that paper looks. It's like a pearl paper, okay? So that's the first one. Then the second one that I sent you via email was with a square back. And so I didn't do it on the gold square back, but this is how the invitation looks sitting on a chocolate background. But we could probably change it to the shimmer or the gold paper, which I'll show you in just a moment. But it just pushes the price point up a little bit when you have to do extra like mat it and do the invitation like this. So we can take a look at that. But this is how that looks on the square. Okay. The next one that the next piece that I wanted to show you was how the invitation looks on a mat, okay? And so this takes the gold shimmer paper, which we saw on the video, on the email that I sent you. So this is that shimmer, and I had to get a different blade to do this cut. This probably I will have to do in office, but notice that it's a very nice gold paper. It doesn't really shed on the fingers, so I really like this one. But it's like, I can't remember the price. I think it's like $1.49 per sheet, and I can only get 2 cuts out of this. So, but we could take this original one, and I can show you how it looks against the gold mat. So this is how it looks when you put it against that, and that's pretty pretty nice. Okay, that would be actually sealed down. Okay, so, or another thing that I had done was I had taken like a chocolate kind of shimmer and matted this onto this, and then I also laid it on the gold because her colors are chocolate and gold, and I thought that this made a nice piece as well. Now, one of the things that I did think about was trying to create all of this matte look on just a single piece so that we could have it printed to look like it's matted. So that's maybe another option. And then the last one that I wanted to show, this isn't a chocolate, but this is the 50th. And what I've done is I've secured it with like a little mat there, and then put the invitation inside. You do not have to have this pocket. Now this is a purple sample because this is the only color that I had available in my office, but we would actually do this folder in like a chocolate, put 50th on there, fold it up, and send it to the guest. Okay, and this is the Luxe Cut 2, or we could just do a square cut on this one. So these are some of the options that I've come up with. So to review, you have the 3 mat, you have this one, you have just the original piece, which would be probably fine, but it just doesn't bring in all your colors. So this is like a chocolate lettering on a cream pearl paper with the Luxe Cut, and of course everything would be centered properly. And then the last thing that we have is this one, which wouldn't be too difficult to actually make this a square and then put the cream on there. So, and I can have this cut to size. So I think I don't know what you're going to decide, but I just wanted to give you your options. Here's how this looks, this nice gold. Now, I did buy some extra papers, and here's a box that I made for the candy. And when I went to Miami, I saw some boxes like this. I made this on my cutter. So it's just a box that slides, and I put some little confetti papers in there. But this is the box that I made off of my own machine out of this particular paper. So it's the same box. And then I took the same design here because I thought we could put a label on the box that was the same design cut as the invitation and put thank you for coming and celebrating my 50th or something like that. So that's an idea. And then maybe instead of using, this is the candy. So instead of using this candy, because this candy won't fit in this box, but notice how the colors are perfectly coordinated. Okay? So, but this box needs to be a little wider to fit this candy. And so I did see a gold box that was a little wider. So maybe we could just put one of these in the box. Okay? So, and then I wanted to kind of show you some other paper options. Here was another gold shimmer. Trying to see if you can see it in the light. But that's another gold shimmer. The problem with this one is the paper isn't, you know, like cardstock heavy, but I do like the subtleness of that gold as compared to this one. So, and then let's see what else I have over here. Oh, and then I thought we could also do this for the place cards. If that's what you wanted to do, we could make the place cards this shape as well and put them right in the little place card holder. And I think that's it. I've shown you, this is the brown that I had done a matte with, and it has the little, it's like a bronzy brown. I don't know how good the light is. I don't know whether you're able to see that very well or not, but that's the brown shimmer. And that's it. Oh, I'd also found this too. I thought that was nice. But anyway, so we have some decisions to make. The invitation text and wording is done. And so all we have to do at this point is to decide in what direction we want to go with the invitation. If you don't like the 50th on here, then maybe we can take this 50th. I cut this to make me be able to open it, but it's actually one piece, and I did it on my home printer. I cut this whole thing out, so it's designed so we can use it however we want. Maybe we can use it as a tag on top. Maybe we can make it a little bigger, like the one in the sample was that I gave you, and kind of tie it over the invitation, or we could do something like this. So it's up to you, but I wanted you to see what the options are, and so we can proceed and we can move on from here. Okay? All right, I look forward to hearing from you.